Hey everyone, Brad Turnbull here with Turnbull Tonics Adventures. I wanted to do an introduction video today, as I've had a few other videos out already, but I've never done an introduction video. So, what this channel is about, what my vision is for it right now, is a place to celebrate life's little adventures. It's not going to be, grandiose vacations and things like that. I don't go on enough of those to have any content. So, I wanted to have something about life's little adventures. And so, what you'll see here is a combination of things that I love, whether it's a racing video with the SCCA Rallycross, or if we just go out in the desert somewhere and play around. Maybe it's an autocross. I haven't done any recently, but there's plans to eventually again. Maybe it's something with the beard care side of things. I own Turnbull Tonics, the beard care company, and I've done some unboxings. I've been involved with auctions, things of that nature, and so I'll stay involved. So you'll see some of those. It may be something about cars. I have a couple cars. I've got the race car. I've got an older race car. I've got a lot of cars. So it could be something about cars, whether it's working on them, whether it's racing them, whether it's just out for a joyride and, a fun car. It's also going to be some animals. We have an acre here, and we have 4 little dogs. We have a cat. We have goats, a horse, chickens, and we love them all. Uh-oh, dogs are running. Wondering what the heck that noise is. So you'll see a monthly video on opening up the bark box. It's for our dogs. It's got treats and toys and stuff like that in there. It may be bonfires. My buddy and I, Matt, we both love bonfires. I love sitting around them, drinking beverages of some sort, and just enjoying the ambiance of a fire. It's very relaxing and peaceful to me. So you'll see a lot of different things in this channel. It's just basically kind of whatever adventure I've been on recently. There may be other things thrown in there as well. Who knows? So if you have any suggestions, you have any comments, anything you would want to see, maybe you know me and you know some of the stuff that I do, and you want to see more content, something different, let me know. Hit me up. So a little bit more about me. My name is Brad, as I've said, and I've been here in Utah for 11 years. I've done a little bit of hunting here in Utah, but I was kind of spoiled on hunting up in Montana, where I'd lived up there for 7 years, so I haven't done much in the past few years. What I've done more of is getting into racing. And so SCCA Rallycross as well as autocross, as I've mentioned, and those have been activities I've thoroughly enjoyed. I'd like to start out first with the beard care business. I started as something fun to do, making oils for myself. I had a guy at work that wanted some, gave him some, I had to write a name on there. I wrote Turnbull, and then Tonics popped into my head. And I wrote that on there and went, wow, that's really good. I really like that. Started the company a couple days later and have just gone from there. It's not a super serious business. I don't do it for the money. There's not much there for me right now, being as small as I am. But I do it for fun and to be a part of the community and give back to the bearded community. So some of the other adventures you'll see, it will be cars. I've got a few different cars. I like cars a lot. Always liked cars. I do SCCA Rallycross. You'll probably see some autocross here and there. I haven't done a lot of that. When I first started racing, I did both autocross and rallycross in an old 95 Legacy, and thoroughly enjoyed it. And then recently I've just stuck more with the rallycross. So my current race car is an '06 Outback Legacy, black in color, and my buddy Matt and I, we've done a lot of work too. We swapped a 3.3 out of an old SVX and did a manual swap on it as well. Anyway, the car's name is Black Mamba. It's actually had that name ever since I got it back in was about 2009, I think, is when I got it. 2008, with like 25,000 miles on it. It's got over 190,000 miles now. Anyway, that is the first race car. The car I raced just before that is an '07 Subaru STI, my favorite body style, the Hawkeye. Did some rallycross in it after I owned it for quite a few years, and I said I'd never race it, or not race it in the dirt, but got to a point where the first race car that I had was a '95 Subaru Legacy. It basically was broken. Wasn't running well, and I had to race something. So the STI was there, and I wound up racing it. So, but it's in the shop, well, in my shop right now, working on getting some stuff done to it. It's been a slow process. I started about this time last year, maybe a month or so from now last year, January, something like that. I'm going to work on some stuff in the engine. We've got all the parts and stuff, and then had an opportunity to buy a '95 right-hand drive JDM STI. So I took that opportunity because that is a sweet car, one of my dream cars. And so all the money, not all the money, but the extra money that I had for the '07 was then put into the '95 STI. So the '07's kind of been in the shop, sitting there, not getting anything done to it. So poor thing is set aside, but I'll get back to it. That'll be some of the adventures you'll see. Some of the other adventures you'll be seeing are with our animals. So my wife and I have 4 dogs, a cat, 2 goats, which are fainting goats. We have a horse and a bunch of chickens. And so we love our animals. They are our kids. And you'll at least see every month an unboxing of a treat service. It's called the Bark Box. And there's treats, there's toys in there, and we just video the unboxing every month when we get that. So you'll see those in there. You'll probably also see some of just the antics of our animals. The cat and 1 or 2 of our dogs, they play together, and it's funny. They chase each other. I have a few videos, not out, but that I'm working on for that. Then who knows what else with the animals, but like I said, we do have fainting goats, so maybe something down the road. So something else I really enjoy are bonfires. I have a couple videos out already, mostly time-lapse of the bonfires. My buddy Matt and I both enjoy the fires, enjoy drinking around the fire, enjoy the ambiance, just the peace of watching stuff burned. So one of the other adventures that I enjoy is homebrewing. My buddy Matt and I have a spot down at his place where we homebrew. We've made 14, 15 batches probably so far. We make a batch every couple months. Kind of depends on what the supply is looking like. He's got some kegs on his place. I've got some kegs here of our homebrew. I used to brew in Montana professionally, but since I moved down to Utah about 11 years ago, I haven't brewed professionally. Well, I take that back. I brewed for a couple months at a place here in Tooele before they changed ownership when I first moved down here. But then since then, I haven't done any professional brewing, but really enjoy the home brewing. So you'll see some various stuff from the home brewing side of things. As I'm doing this right now, there's not a video out yet, but I have one ready to go. So it'll be, well, not quite ready to go. Well, there you go. That is my channel in a nutshell. No, this is me in a nutshell. Oh, I'm in a nutshell. Oh, sorry. Bad movie reference. Anyway, I'll try to entertain people a little bit, not just ramble on. Thank you for watching. I hope that gives you a little insight as to what my YouTube channel is going to be all about. I will conclude now by saying that I appreciate everybody watching what they've watched. Look out for more adventures. And if you have any comments or questions, let me know. If there's anything you want to see specifically, I'd be happy to entertain any and all ideas. Until next time, adventure on.